Format of revaluation account. When a new partner is admitted, in that time we prepare revaluation account. The profit and loss which is made from the revaluation account is distributed to the old partners. The same way, at the time of retirement and death of a partner also, they have to prepare the revaluation account and the assets and liabilities should be revalued. The profit or loss which is made from the revaluation account, it should be distributed to the all the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. There is no change. Already you know that in the revaluation account, when the asset values are increased, it should be asset values are increased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account credit side. Asset values are decreased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account debit side. So only thing you are going to remember that assets should be increased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account credit side. Asset value increased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account credit side. The opposite entry we are going to do for reduction of asset value. When the asset values are going to be reduced, in that time it should be entered in the revaluation account debit side. The same way, when the liability values are increased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account debit side. When the liability values are decreased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account credit side. Already you know that we did in that admission of partner itself the same sum when we are going to do it for retirement of partners also. Here they ask us to pass a journal entry, only one sum we can recall it now. Ramya, Sara, Tara are partners sharing profit losses ratio of 5:3:2. On 1st April 2018, Tara retires and on retirement, the following adjustment are agreed upon. When Tara is going to leave from the partnership firm, these are the agreements they did. First one, increase the value of premises. Premises mean office campus, office premises, same way. So now they are going to increase the value of premises. Premises is an asset. Asset values are going to be increased 40,000 rupees. When the asset values are going to be increased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account credit side. Then depreciate the stock by, now they ask us to depreciate, reduce the stock value by 3,000. Stock is asset. When the asset values are going to be reduced mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account debit side. Assets increased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account credit side. Asset value decreased mean it should be recorded in the revaluation account debit side. Then and machinery by 6,500. So machinery is also asset. Machinery value also going to be reduced. So that time stock and machinery value should be entered in the revaluation account debit side. Then provide an outstanding liability. Outstanding liability means outstanding wages we have to pay to the workers. So that is our responsibility, that is our liability. Now they ask us to make the liability, they ask us to provide the liability. In that time the liability values are going to be increased. When the liability values are going to be increased, it should be recorded in the revaluation account debit side. So provide an outstanding liability 500 should be recorded in the revaluation account debit side. Now you see here, we can prepare the account first. Premises 40,000 is increased, so it is recorded in the debit credit side. Then stock value is reduced, machinery value also reduced, outstanding liability we provided now. So liability is going to be increased. So three things are recorded. Now the sum is gets over. They ask us to pass a journal entry and prepare the revaluation account. They ask us to prepare two things. One is journal entry and revaluation account. Suppose they ask us to prepare journal entry and revaluation account mean first you prepare the revaluation account and then you post the journal entry, because we can prepare the compound journal entry easily. Now you see here premises you got in credit side. So in that time what is the journal entry? It is recorded in the revaluation account credit side. So we can pass the journal entry, first journal entry, premises account debit to revaluation account 40,000. Premises account debit to revaluation account credit. It's the first journal entry. Second journal entry, these things are recorded in the revaluation account debit side. So revaluation account debit to stock account 3,000, to machinery account 6,500, to outstanding liability 500. It is the second journal entry passed. So first two journal entry, one is for credit, another one is for debit side. It is recorded. Now we are going to pass the journal entry, third journal entry, for either to distribute profit or loss to the partner. Now the difference amount appeared on the debit side because credit balance is more compared to debit. So it's a profit. So profit is going to be distributed to the old partners in their profit sharing ratio. So to profit and revaluation, difference amount is 30,000 recorded. This 30,000 is distributed in their profit sharing ratio. So to distribute the profit, what is journal entry? Revaluation account debit to Ramya's capital account 15,000, to Sarah's capital account 9,000, to Tara's capital account 6,000. Likewise, you have to post journal entry, 3 journal entry. Maximum, when you are preparing the journal entry and then you are going to post the revaluation account, mean at last you are forgetting to post the journal entry for distributing the profit or loss. You have forgotten to post the journal entry. For that purpose, I am saying that prepare revaluation account and then you post the journal entries for 3 entries. One is for debit balance, another one is for credit, another one for distributing the profit or loss. It is a 2 mark question and a 3 mark question also.